So how come nobody writes a feel-bad book?
We do. It's literally any book that ends with tragedy.
Oh.
Hey guys, Nour here, and in honor of all the holidays, I wanted to make a video that's a little bit different from the topics I usually cover. I always talk about conflict and character development and how to destroy your characters' lives, but I'm feeling much chipper because of all the happy Christmas movies I've been watching. Thanks, Netflix! And since it's rare for me to be this chipper, I thought, why not? Let's make a feel-good video. So here we are. And if you're looking for how to kill your characters, you don't have to stick around. Just go to last month's video. I covered the topic in 8 different ways to kill a character, which I'll put in the card here. Okay, now for the rest of us who want to be sniffing this holiday eggnog. Let's get started. Just kidding, please don't sniff anything, thanks. So to start off, you want to keep your stakes light in a feel-good story. This isn't any end-of-the-world stuff. Think sappy stories where the biggest problem has a solution in sight. We're not writing about crime here. If you're not sure what I mean, just watch any Hallmark Christmas movies. You'll quickly get the gist. Next, be sure the overall plot is grounded and relatable. Now, I'm not saying that your story has to be realistic. It could still have fantasy elements. Your characters can literally be aliens. That's fine. But the overall struggle has to be something that the reader can personally relate to. Here are some examples. Maybe your main character is trying to graduate, but he's also having a hard time in his classes. Maybe your main character finds lost love, but they're not sure if the timing is right, or maybe they're currently in a relationship and now they don't know what to do. Maybe your main character lost their job and now they're feeling a bit lost in life. All these are relatable things that any reader will understand, even if your character is an alien. And since this is a feel-good story, have your character go through ups and downs. But generally, you want there to be more ups than downs. For instance, your character lost her job and is feeling lost. But luckily, she has friends who are taking care of her and helping her survive until she finds another job. So while we have a conflict, the story still feels hopeful, as it should. Similarly, make sure you have high highs, but not extremely low lows. Your character should never hit rock bottom in these kind of stories. You can't just make her lose her job, get dumped by a boyfriend, find out that one of her parents died, and then get hit by a car all in the same story. That's cruel and does not work in a feel-good story. When we have low lows here, we lose that sense of hope. So remember to have high highs, meaning hopeful scenes, but not as many low lows. We're not here to dwell about an existential crisis or why the universe is so large. We're here to feel good about ourselves. However, there is an exception to writing an extremely low low, and that's if you do it at the very beginning of your story. In other words, it's okay to start the first chapter with your character hitting rock bottom and then have them continuously work their way up to a position where they're happy. This works because the extremely low lows happen early on, which still leaves room for plenty of hopeful scenes. So those are all my tips for writing a feel-good story, and they're pretty straightforward. Let me know in the comments, have you ever written a feel-good story, or do you plan on writing one? I'd love to know. I hope you're all enjoying this holiday season as much as I am, and let's prepare for an awesome new year. And don't forget to enter in my Divinity Falling merch giveaway to win a signed bookmark and I'm No Angel sticker. All you have to do is take a photo of your copy of Divinity Falling and share it on social media using the hashtag Divinity Falling. And don't forget to tag me in the post. I will be choosing 3 winners, so make sure you take a photo and enter. And before we leave today, I just want to do a quick shout out to Sarah Frayne from my shout out tier over on Patreon, as well as all my other patrons. You guys are awesome. And I definitely encourage you to check out my Patreon. All my patrons get some awesome exclusive perks. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe and follow me on social media. And remember, Nour for president!